There's one thing that I do to each and every client here in my treatment room that wakes up tired skin, that softens trouble spots, and clears out excess lymph and puffiness. What is that one thing? Stay tuned. That's coming up next. Welcome back. Christine Byer here, licensed esthetician for 21 years. On this channel, we talk about skincare journeys because it's never just one thing that makes your skin look better. It's a whole combination of things. And the thing we're talking about today is targeted massage. Not just any massage, targeted massage. And I say this, we're continuing in the Christine Byer Beauty Club. We're doing a 30-day to better skin habits challenge in there. We started off last week with this challenge of washing our face morning and night. I do a double cleanse at night and a one cleanse in the morning, and you should too. And if you want to know why, besides the obvious, if you want to know all the reasons why and a trick you can use if you're one of those people that's just too tired to do it before you go to bed, I've got some tips in that video. That was last Friday's video. So yeah, in this video we're talking about targeted massage, because targeted massage, that is massage that targets your trouble spots, is going to soften them. It's going to bring blood supply to the area. It's going to release stuck fascia that sort of adheres all around that wrinkle in a sort of 3D spider web sort of fashion. And when you massage your face, you can work on glycation, you can work on excess puffiness, you can work on sallowness to the skin. Anytime we're trying to make changes in the skin from the skincare side, if you go to the dermatologist, or plastic surgeon, well, maybe not the plastic surgeon, but if you have a laser or heat-based treatment, they are inflicting a wound, controlled wound, so you get blood supply. Right? And so with massage, we're just skipping that whole wound process. We just bring the blood supply and clear things out. And so targeted massage can be really, really therapeutic. And, you know, I started really delving deep into the fascia movement. I think it was 2015. I took one of my first facial contouring massage classes from Jane Mann, and she constantly updates that class. I expect I'm going to have her out to Marysville, Ohio at her new office there. The front room is big enough for me to have classes, so I'm so excited. We're doing a avatar fibroblast class in March, so if you are a licensed esthetician or a permanent makeup artist, nurse, doctor, etc., and you want to see how Isabel Brown does fibroblast, which her method is called Avatar. That's happening March 13th, I believe, through the 15th, something like that. Anyway, sign up for Christine Byer Enterprises if you are an esthetician, and you'll find out more. Okay, so back to targeted massage. Over the years, repetitive facial expressions etch into our faces, and if we're not doing massage to sort of counteract that, we're not going to age as gracefully as we'd like to. So what I do to clients is facial contouring massage, which is sort of releasing stuck fascia, which is, it's these little tendrils that go in and out of the muscles and the skin, and it's what holds us together. It's actually even been declared its own organ because it's such a sophisticated such a sophisticated system in the body. And so when we start to soften this, and it can be restricted in any direction, deep down, light, really superficially, it's just crazy the ways fascia can constrict and restrict and then slowly shut down blood supply and lymph drainage that's natural and juicy and happening. And it was when we're in our 20s, you know. So we need to recreate the same flow, the same drainage, the same blood energy come into the skin so that we can make our trouble spots look better, make the whole face look better. And so targeted massage, the first thing I usually teach people, and this is a Jane Mann move, we want to release this neck. Who doesn't have tech neck, right? So this ropey sternocleidomastoid, you turn to the side, it sticks out, it bulges out, right? It's right here. And there are muscles underneath it. There's the platysma, on top of it, there's the platysma, which is a sheet-like muscle that goes like this, right? But if this is shortened, our head's gonna pull forward, and this is not gonna look so great. And then if this is all this is tight, it pulls the face down. So there's a lot going on there, but what I like to do is work on that tech neck first, right? Because if this is shortened, all of our drainage is not going to happen, because 90% of the little lymph nodes that catch the lymph for this whole unit are right here. And so people tend to collect underneath their chin. Lots and lots of cellular waste, fluid, lymph drainage gets stuck there. So we want to release this, and you're thinking about, using the sides of your fingers. If you have long nails, you're gonna have to use the sides of your fingers. I don't have long nails, but so you can go all the way up here, kind of right by the ears, and it's gonna feel tender. But this muscle is very strong on most people. And if you can remember, use your phone up like this. You see people on TV now, like doing FaceTimes when they've got their phones in the right position. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to work on your phone like that. I mean, you just don't think about it. And but it catches up with us. I was talking to my chiropractor, and he was getting on me about stretching. This was a while back, and I'm pretty good with my stretches now. If I don't, I really feel it. But he was saying that after 60, I'm not going to have that mobility, and that I can do all the stretches I want, but it's not going to be like it is right now. There's no, like, I guess past 50 things, or past 60 things start to fuse, and I'm like, what? It sounds horrible. So stretch ladies. Now, I don't think he discourages people past 60 to stretch, but he says move it or lose it, because it really does start to become more difficult as we get older. I'm like, great. One more thing that happens as we get older. So what are some of the good things? Now, I'm doing this a lot. I have not done this to me this week, and I can feel it, that I need it. It just feels so good. And there's plenty of tension. So yeah, I am just squeezing and releasing. Now, if we don't release this and we start on the face, we're going to get a lymph traffic jam. So that's why I like to open this up, get things moving, and then if we do any work up here, it's going to release. So, what was I saying? Yeah, what are some of the good things about becoming older? I mean, getting smarter, having more wisdom. It's a privilege, really. I'm 53, so it's like, I made it to 53. My brother didn't, and I don't think my dad, they both died really early, so kind of sad. But yeah, I mean, it's really a privilege and an honor to get older. So, what else would I tell you? Now, the next thing I would work on, I kind of do this pattern when I work on people. I'll go up this way, and then I'll go up this way, but I do the entire neck first. I even do that when I'm in my cleansing routine at the very beginning of my facials. But the next thing I'll do is I'll start to work on the jaw, because if our jaw is tight, we will be stuck in pain face. So everything pushes in and down into the middle, just pain face. It is well worth our time to release our jaw. Now, I've done plenty of videos on that. I will link a 2-part series that I did, releasing from the outside first, and then actually going into your mouth and releasing the jaw from the inside. This works like gangbusters. Most people are holding some form of tension in their jaw, and since that is the axis of the face, we want that to be open and allowing fresh blood supply and everything to sort of move and drain like it should. And when this is chomped down, that's such a pivotal part of the face that people will start to age, like the angle of the mandible will turn in on itself and you'll get a whole bunch of this. Other things happen too, but that in a nutshell is what happened. We have what's called the Auralift, which is a dental device developed by a dentist from the UK 25 years ago, and it opens up free space here. So if you have been a chronic grinder, look into the Auralift. I believe you get 10% off if you order it through my website. But yeah, it will pop this back out over time and help with that aging process. Because if this is shut down, not only does it pull you into pain face, it also systematically shuts down sort of blood supply and lymph drainage from the area over the decades. So we want that to be loose. What else? Targeted massage. Gosh, I've done every part of the face. We've released the lips and the cheeks and the eyes on my channel. So I will link some of those below. But targeted massage, if you can commit to targeted massage once a week, there are even fun tools that you can use, like the Anma. So we have it in the rose and the jade color. And these are nice. You know, you would want a little bit of slip and glide, so you can put, some oil, or you could even do this in the shower. But I love to do this up underneath to start to release that lymph that gets stuck in there. And I'm always tight. Everybody's tight through here. So yeah, see if you can commit to massaging your trouble spots once a week. Give it 20 minutes once a week. Release that nag. Work on your brow, whatever bothers you, commit to that at least once a week. And if you can commit to it a tiny bit each day, you're sitting in your car at a stop sign and you pull out this little move to help with your furrows, or you can work on your lip, give your lip wrinkles a little twist. There are lots of things you can do while you're waiting at a red light. Next week, we're continuing our 30 Days to Better Skin Challenge, Better Skin Habits Challenge. So if you want to participate, check it out. It's in my club, Christine Byer Beauty. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye now.